Hey YouTube, I just want to do a video on a game I played off stream. This was a couple days ago, but I thought it was really good. This was the damage, my runes. It was a really hard 1v9. Like, I had a zillion just supporting me, but my Ziggs was really useless, and they just stacked armor. So Riven was kind of countered by Quinn, so it was really hard for her to play. But I actually managed to carry this. So let's watch the replay. So sudden impact, ultimate hunter. Obviously, first strike you always take boots, futures, and cosmic. You don't really change that when you go first strike. These are just the best runes, but your secondary page can be different. I really wanted ultimate hunter when I'm jungle. Usually that's my logic. Like, oh, I'm jungling, I'm ultimate reliant, so ultimate hunter plus lots of CDR. Oh, right here, I was just like, oh shit. I leveled my Q. Usually when I sit in this bush, by the way, to watch. So, I'll get into my point. You want to stand in this bush on jungle Zed because you always start blue. So you do it on this side as well. You always want to start blue because it clears the jungle so fast. Even if they try to invade you, it doesn't matter. And recall at 38 seconds before the buff spawns. And then place your ward. So I'm starting blue, pathing up. They have a Hecarim. Hecarim full clears, so I'm not too worried about the invade, because if he does try to invade, he's going to find nothing. Especially the way I path. I know a lot of Zeds believe we'll get to that actually, but it's a slight. It's obviously just full clear, but it's in a different way. So let's get my blue. Also, tell me if you guys like full game commentaries, where I talk after the game's over. I might do this more often, because I do play a lot off stream, and I have banger games off stream, like way better off stream than on stream. That's just how I've always been. But yeah, so right here after Wolves, you focus the big one, obviously. Bot's already dead. Oh yeah, I get randomly hit by Kaisa W and they spot me. That was rough. So here I go W level 3. This is what I was talking about. I do red buff while my ward is still up. And because I go W, it does two things. A, helps me get the red buff to half HP quicker, which makes me proc my passive. And then B, I'm farming my buff, and I'm going to kill it before my ward dies, or just about. I clear a ward here. And then on sorry, what are these? Raptors? On Raptors, you actually end up healing with W, you gain HP. So it kind of makes up for the fact that you are tanking red buff more. So we're almost done the full clear. I was looking top here. It was pretty shoved, but then I realized, like, I think at some point Quinn backs off, if I remember. She goes for the poke. I get my level 4, and then she just starts running away. I'm like, okay, could be warded. I'm just gonna ignore her. She checks it anyway. See if I can grab this scuttle. Unfortunately for me, he actually took it. So I just first striked him, and then left. I checked the top again, because she used her W to check the bush, right? Which tells me that she didn't have the ward. At least that's my thought process. She must have not warded it and relied on her W. Riven misses her flash W. But that's an Ignite Quinn, so she's going to have difficulty laning now. Giving both crabs is not a big deal, by the way. A lot of junglers, I think, overvalue the first crab. They really nerfed it. It's not even it's worth less than a cannon or like a melee creep. It's almost irrelevant. So So we're gonna go back full clear. Zillion is honestly like not MVP, but like he MVP for helping me this game. You'll see. He just had a really clean game, farmed up, gave me all the buffs I needed. Wasn't sure if that was gonna die. Do I look mid? I think I do look mid here. One sec. Still going, right? Yeah. So I come around. First strike kills her. So, right there. Actually, I'll replay it. So I had to tap out. But, one thing I noticed about first strike is the damage dealt is, like, delayed. Like, the first instance of first strike lands, like, and then like, these little... Then they come after. That's gonna be... Well, I want to talk about something. There's, like, a kill I get that was very strange because of that. And we'll talk about that later, but I wonder why first strike does that. Zaylen giving me the EXP buff. I'm looking top here. This looks like a good gank because Quinn has no flash. So I'm going to move. But then she backs off, so I'm like, okay, it looks warded. I'm just going to do this. So I'm literally staring at top right now while doing this. And I'm like, okay, I need to just go. So I abandoned the camp. I'm like, this is time. Like, she's trying to. I'm like, oh shit, Hecarim. Now I have to leave. Do I get out of this? Riven TPs, right? Yeah, Riven TPs. So I'm just trying to poke the Hecarim. He has no E. And he doesn't have flash, so we're trying to kill him. Oh wow. The Kaisa had ult, I'm not sure what happened there. That was first strike delay again, getting me that kill. I made a lot of money there. I think get her flash. Now my plan is to... How much money? I have 900 or 1,000. I want to get 100 more gold. And then recall, probably. That's what I'm thinking. But then Crab's up and Hecarim died, so I do go for Crab, but I don't have Smite. So I need to ask my team to help me. Which I do. Let's speed this up a bit. It's just farming now. Because I'm not ganking, I'm not really... I'm just gonna clear this and reset. Smite's finished now, which is huge. I don't even have to reset anymore. I think I did actually change my mind on the reset. Because at this point, I'm just close to a full item. So I'm going to do my red, and then either get my full item, or like a Ghost Blade, or look mid. Looking top here with ult. Hecarim's on Dragon, so steal blue buff. Definitely want to dive top. Zillion's here too. Alter E, and then just W in a safe area, and then combo. Make sure you apply the red before queuing. Like, that's a pretty easy kill. What do I take? Do I take the rift because Hecarim was bot side? I think I do. Nice. So take the rift. Why am I not resetting it? I should have reset after rift with the powered recall. Maybe I'm trying to get an item. Or maybe I'm trying to get Dirk. Oh, my boots came up. That's probably what it was. Usually if I stay like this, it's because I'm like, I mathed out what I need. We killed top, so I have a chance to invade. I just take it. Pop plates. I'm getting so fed. Just so many opportunities for me to make more money. and if I have an opportunity to make more money, I tend to just stay. This is First Blood Tower. So I'm leaving. I remember this play, we thought Ezreal and Yuumi might walk into us, so I stayed. They ended up taking the... What did they do? Not sure. I start my recall, and then he goes over. I see him use E, so I just wait for him, I think. Yeah. Love First Strike against stuff like Exhaust. I'm not sure if it actually works that way, but it's really, like, the true damage feels like I'm hitting harder through Exhaust. Because it can't, obviously you can't mitigate true damage. Yeah, full Ghost Blade, Last Whisper Boot. So this is one of my new builds as well. I'm back on LDR, so I go... I remember that. I didn't even see her on my screen. So I'm going Ghost Blade, LDR, and then I go Hydra or Eclipse. My logic behind those item choices are... I'd rather have Ghost Blade right now, just in my games, because I'm always too slow. Like, I'm not... Like, I could go Mythic, but then especially as jungle, you miss out on a lot of, like, opportunities if you don't have the move speed. And it's also cheaper. And with First Strike build, where you're trying to, like, save money, snowball, going for the cheaper option is really, really nice. And then LDR second, just because it just nullifies all armor. Like, you don't have to care at that point, because you have LDR. They can build tabbies, they can build seekers, they can build whatever they want. Even if they don't build armor, it's still, I'd say on average, gives like 20 pen, reduces their armor by at least 20 by the time you have 2 items. That's like as good as as 18 lethality at level 18. If not better, so it's a really solid item choice. It also, like, Grudge, like, there's always the argument of Last Whisper, sorry, LDR Grudge, and Grudge is really nice, don't get me wrong. 15 extra AD is going to be better against squishies, but you know, we ult here to make sure she can't ult out, by the way. You have to... Let me just go over this play. So I see this in my coaching sessions. I see this all the time. You'll be like, "Oh, I caught the carry. Let's full combo, and then try to auto to finish them off because they're so low." And then the Kai'Sa's gonna hit you with like Q, then she's gonna ult away, and then you're gonna have to flash alter for the kill. And it's just like all you have to do is ult and deny her the ability to ult because she never hit you yet. You know. Just make it guaranteed. No counterplay. But the argument between Grudge and LDR, it's a tough one because LDR really just... That 5% matters when they are stacking armor. Like, it's gonna be the difference. Especially when you get Eclipse. Like, Eclipse, LDR, you can one-shot tanks with those 2 items. But with Grudge, it's way harder. For some reason, that 5% actually matters. Not so much the Giant Slayer passive. I've actually been like paying attention to the numbers on Giant Slayer, and it usually barely does anything. So it's really that 5% armor pen, which is funny. How 5% is like that big of a deal. And then Eclipse or Hydra, I like, because you already have, you want LDR second with this build. You already have enough pen, right? So my logic is, let's get the highest AD item in the game, Hydra. That way, you know, you actually have extremely good damage. Gives you the healing, which is kind of like Eclipse healing, but better. It gives you the AoE, so you can... At 3 items, you have a good team fight because of Hydra. It's really, really just solid all around. But you go Hydra and Eclipse, you get both. There are some games where you don't want the Hydra, or sorry, not that you don't want it, it's that they have a lot of armor. And games like that, you just go Eclipse third. and then you go Hydra, but it can depend. It can vary. Fourth item is the most, like, fourth onward is the most, like, variable for Zed right now with this build, because your core items are just Ghost Blade, LDR, and then Hydra or Eclipse. But you don't. If you choose one, you don't have to go the other. Maw is extremely good right now. I was saying on stream that I didn't like it a long time ago, but over time I realized that it's kind of like Zanya's in a way that, like, if you're a mage and you're, like, against the Zed, you're gonna build Zanya's. Like, it's just too strong of an item, right? To not build against Zed. Well, if I'm against, like, an AP assassin, like an Akali, or just even a mage that built Shadow Flame, then I'm gonna build Hex Drinker. It's just too good of a counter to Shadow Flame. And because if you don't, look at it this way. If you're like a level 9 Ashe with no armor items at all, and there's a Zed with, like, Ghostblade, Dustblade, you're dead, right? Zed's gonna kill you with, like, no counterplay. That's kind of how it is with Shadow Flame and, like, AP Assassins. If you don't have MR, you don't have counterplay. They touch you, and they have Touch of Death. Death Touch. Also, forgive me if I'm, like... This is my first time doing commentary, and, kind of, like, hard to think. Hard to focus. So right now, the game is slowed down a lot because they have a really fed bot lane and fed Hecarim, and there's just not much my champion can do, even if I have, like, perfect items. I knew I couldn't kill, by the way, so I want to proc her her exhaust. I got lucky. I got exhaust and heal out of that. I had a Zillion next to me, so I knew that I was safe no matter what. It was just, like, a good time for me to pressure cooldowns. So I'm gonna go farm. You can do both camps at once by dragging them. Ezreal stayed, and my ult's coming back up. So I think I look mid again here. Yeah, I do look mid. Oh, this was my first death, I think. Yeah, so I go in. Here's the problem. Oh no, it wasn't this. It was... So I caught his flash. I think it's the next time I go in. I had a miscommunication with Zil. And, like, I wasn't in range for ult. You'll see. Kids are getting engaged. I'm just farming. Dragon's spawning, but we have the portals. So I know that I can stay and farm up before going. So I do that. So I know they have vision of me, and I think I decided to give it. We don't have anybody on our team that's capable of face checking, and if I go in first, it's suicide. I know that Kai'Sa still has her exhaust, and all of them auto attacking me combined in that half a second would one-shot me. And we actually catch Quinn, and then I keep going, but I'm not gonna ult yet. Yeah, so Riven dies. Kind of nullified our kill, but it's fine. More gold on me. I decided that I needed Eclipse instead of Hydra because I was worried about Death Stance. I saw Hecarim go Chain Vest, so I knew, or, like, whatever. I saw him build into it, so I knew that Hecarim was going armor, and then Ezreal was building armor as well. So I was like, oh shit, I can't go Hydra this game. They're gonna be way too tanky. Because by the time you have to plan ahead, because by the time you finish your item, you have to think what they're going to have. Oh, this was the play. I couldn't get... I was, like, in my head, I wish that I could just ask him to ult me before going in. But it's kind of my fault for not ulting back there. But I was really hoping that he would just, like, W army, or whatever it is, speed me up and ult me at the same time, so I can just go in, have immunity while I'm fighting, because he had no sums. Oh wow, that works that way? That's unlucky. Let's fast forward. So I'm back up. Do I have Eclipse? I have Eclipse, so now we can kill their tanks. I come in, I just catch them XP. We think they're on Baron. So I'm trying to be safe because they could bait it because Quinn is top. They're not on it, so they're probably baiting. We did sweep most of the bushes, so I was feeling pretty confident. Get my full combo. Hecarim's just so tanky. I don't really have. I thought Quinn was gonna E me there, so I ulted back to be safe. W and get that secure. I don't have W, so all I can do is walk up to them. But I guess it's enough. This is just so good for me. The way this fight started was us killing Ezreal, and now I can just kill everybody else. I got 2,000 gold to spend. If you count futures market, that's so good. Just double checking if Kai'Sa face checks. She does not. We've already made 900 gold off of our rune. So wait for the right time to go in. Nice. Killed her through exhaust. That's great. How much more money did I make there? 100 gold. Not bad. Now we're gonna CS. Our Ziggs is 2 and 9, by the way. Like, I was just, the whole team is just so upset with Ziggs right now because he's typing shit like he's FF voting. He's typing how like he hates the support. He doesn't want to play. We're asking him to build anti-heal. He just doesn't want to do it. You know, when you're behind on Ziggs against a comp like this, oh, just watch the kill. Pretty easy kill. I didn't even have to hit the Q. But Leandri's so strong with anti-heal. It's something that a lot of players forget. It's that if you build in the 60% and it's based off of damage. So Leandri's makes us that you're damaging them for longer. So you're applying the debuff for longer. So super high value on a champ like Ziggs. He really should have bought it for us. Because who's going to buy it? Riven? She can't really afford it. I can't. It doesn't fit in my build. Zillion could, but it's not that effective on him because he would have to double bomb for it to do anything. I think Bard ends up getting it, but I'm not sure. But I think both our teammates should have it. Both are bot lane. Just to try to help me kill. So what am I looking for here? I finished my Hydra. I'm looking to like go in, but alright, this fight was crazy. When we watch this, I can tell you my thought process play by play. The Ziggs bomb saved him right there, by the way. So I need to stay back and let Red regen me a bit. I don't think this is warded based on how Ezreal was queuing blindly like that in that angle. So I'm just chilling here. We lose dragon. It's okay. Narrowly, I didn't even see that. Wow. Waiting to take this because I'm looking for Hecarim. He saw me. Pretend to back off. So like the little symbol here that shows you when you're revealed and the eyes above your head, I was walking away while it was online, while it was working on me, to pretend like I'm leaving. But then I ghostplay back. Oh yeah, this. What the hell? How did I proc Eclipse? I'd actually love if somebody could explain. Let's just put all vision. Someone needs to explain this to me. How did I proc Eclipse here? It looks like first strike was delayed, and it also counted as an attack, but it doesn't really make any sense. I fully killed her because of it too. My move speed from Eclipse is why it caught up. That's like insane. I don't know. Maybe Hydra is the reason why. Maybe I was thinking that like What if it was like I couldn't? I tried like for 30 minutes in a custom to remake this, but I couldn't figure it out. I have a hunch, like if I had to guess, maybe because when the Q hits, her back is to me and my back is to her. So maybe if my back is to somebody, the first strike gets delayed, because normally when you first touch somebody with first strike, the damage buff is instant, but there's a delay. Even though this is the first hit I'm getting, there is still a delay. That's just so strange. It's so strange. Don't know why. Maybe someone knows. What did I buy? A Dirk? How much cooldown reduction do I have? 55. Maybe I'm building Axiom. I actually forgot my full build, but if I was playing this game again, I would get Axiom here, I think. Looks good. Ezreal has Anathemas and Frozen Heart, by the way. So busted. Kaisa can't ult me, even if she had it up. Comboed the Hecarim there, by the way, just for money, because I knew I was okay. You can just do so many like aggressive plays with a Zillion on your team. You can just play dumb. I'm just poking, kiting. They get really low. We gotta go base. They have Soul, by the way. The new one, the one that slows you. It's insane. We're going after Quinn. Just ult. Don't have to risk it. Do they get on Baron? I'm worried they go Baron, so I rotate. My ult's still down. But it'll be up for the fight, if we fight them. I'm trying to get in range, but then we see Barons. Good. What happened? What do I do? I think I try to get behind Ezreal. What did I do here? Look at my Q damage. It's so low. The fucking chains, man. Nice ult. Like, I could probably still kill Ezreal if I can hit a full combo, but his damage is so high as well that it's suicide to go for a full combo. I need to wait for CC. So I'm not just going to rush in on him. That was really good, this fight. Got lots of Hydra AoE, and I got my ult off. Riven's chasing, but I don't think I can help, so I just get mid prio. Well, I just defend mid. It's not really getting prio, but chains that blocked so much damage. I'm thinking about what to build here. Unless I'm waiting for money. Yeah, Axiom. I'm so ult reliant that ult CDR is just the move for sure. Am I resetting for pot? Oh no, I just reset to go on the other side of the map faster. Makes sense. So let's see. I'm looking for an angle. I'm checking bushes. Oh, this was in. Yeah. That was in. That was one of my, that was probably my worst play. I don't know why I went and did solo. I had no team with me. And you know, wait. Like, if you're the Fed Zed, and you're trying to 1v9 a game, you can't go in first. If you go first, you're gonna eat all their initial peel, and you won't do anything. Riven's kind of smurfing this fight though. Ziggs is smurfing too, actually. He hit 4 bombs in a row, or 3. So I'm finally back up after sprinting it. And I'm like, okay, Ezreal's dead. He dies to just my auto E. Quick combo, because my W came back up. My ult's coming back up in 10 seconds now because of Axiom. So here, I think I W in because I was worried about Hecarim catching me. But I also knew my ult was coming up, so I ult. And then I W towards my ult shadow so that if Hecarim wants to fight me, he's going to have to fight me in triple Q range. But then my team comes, and I'm like, okay, he's dead now. I just walk up and auto. Secure the Elder. Get mid-pro a bit. Check rewards. Steal blue. I'm trying to tell my team to do the Baron so that bot lane checks on me. Or like face checks, but they don't do it. So like, okay, whatever. I'm wasting too much time. Might as well just do it myself. Getting a lot of crits in, for like 20%. I've been like hitting a lot of crits. Elder Dragon, thank you. I go down there, but it was a good death. It was a good death. We aced them. I think we push an N now, I believe. Yeah, we push an N. That was the game. $20 and 3. That one time I inted, but otherwise pretty solid game. Good, just good like decision making on where to be. Good build choice, like build path was good. It's possible that I could have gone a different mythic, like Duskblade, for the auto attack slow and the invis. I wonder how this game would have played out if I did, but then, I don't know. Losing the Eclipse Armor Pen is a big deal right now in this meta, I feel like. But yeah, thanks for watching. And let me know if you guys like these types of videos. Peace.